Damn you, Charles Latora! Damn you! I gotta check my volume, obviously, right? So, I mean, I did that, and my volume, let's see, is not good, and I'm putting it, and it's better now. So, welcome to No Enemies Here, the show where, damn you, Charles Latora, damn you! Yes, you're probably gonna be surprised. But I gotta tell you something, man. You started something. You know what I mean? And that's why. With Leonidas, the ASL, the Leonidas of ASL, George Chiotis, I want to get into ASL, but look what happens when I get into something. Damn you, Charles Latora! Yes, I mean, look at this, eh? I started painting my Memoir 44 videos just to get videos, miniatures, just to get practice. And let me tell you something. I'm practicing, man. I'm practicing and I'm learning stuff. You know, and look, I bought that. Why did I buy that? Well, you're gonna see. You're gonna see why. So let's look at a few of my my miniatures, eh? Look at that, the Nebelwerfer. Camouflaged. Ah, there. I'm starting to learn how to paint. Starting. There's another shot of the Nebelwerfer. Look at that. Ah, Madonna. And here's a Sudekamp-Panzer, Phantom Panzer. That's a bad picture, man. Ah, sorry. Yeah, bad picture, sorry. And there's an 88. Oh, come on. Bad picture. Well, there's a better picture of an 88. It's camouflage, Charlie. Look also what you made me buy. Hey, you made me spend money. Ah, Charles Latora. Look at that. I even bought that. 172. Ah. Hey, level 4, man. What can I tell you, you know? But look at this one. 132. Ah! Level 4, damn you, Charles Latora! That's right. And look at it. Look at that. I had to buy a Kettenkraftenrad. The mid-production Kettenkraftenrad. That's what I had to do. Okay, look at this. Look at that, okay? So, I'm going to take my paint, okay? Damn you, Charles Latora. Well, I open it up. Usually I would use 2 hands to put that in there, eh? And you say, what's that? What's that? Well, look at this, Charles Latora. Hey? Hey, Charlie? One-Eyed Jack? It's a paint shaker. Yeah. How's that? So, you know what? I'm going to put these pictures at the end so you people can peruse if you want to peruse. But no, I know it's not going to turn into a miniatures channel. But it is my YouTube channel. I can do what I want. Hopefully you like it. So what's up? What's up? Well, let me tell you what's up. I check out, first of all, again, destructive news. check out Roger B. McGowan's GoFundMe page for the kick-up again, for the replacing of everything in his house because it was demolished by the California fires. That is his office and his house were one unit, been there for 30-some odd years, totally destroyed. You can go see pictures, totally destroyed. There was nothing saved, zero, except the people, thank God. And it's to rebuild C3I, to get him up and going. So go check out the GoFundMe page. And yeah, do what you gotta do. So today, what do we have today? Today we have Meandering Mike, bi-monthly or bi-weekly. If it's bi-weekly, it's twice a week. No, if it's bi-monthly, it's twice a month. No, help me. Weekly, for God's sakes, man. And Ken is with Seek Out and Play is here. I've got obviously some reviews, and the big boss ID Jester sent me something. So let's get on with the show, because I got minis to paint. As I was getting ready to download all the the reviews and all that, UPS stopped at my house and brought me something. What could it be? What could it be? Hey? Damn you, Charles Latora! Damn you, Charles! It's 'cause of you! It's an airbrush.
Black Jay.
Hiya, people. Here I am at my place of work, and I will be doing GMT's January update from my place of work. Why, you say? Well, it's because I work today, and today is the day I do my show, No Enemies Here. So there's time constraints, but there's always, if there's a problem, there's always a solution, and here it is. So here we go. So the GMT newsletter starts off pretty morose. Well, morose, depends how you take it. They talk about Alan Emmerich's passing. Go on and read this. There's a lot of nice things about Alan Emmerich. And then again, the fires that destroyed Roger McGowan's home and offices. That means that artwork and C3I for a lot of games has been put on pause. There's a GoFundMe page that you should check out. I think there's a link to this here, but if not, Dana Lombardi has a link to the GoFundMe page. They talk about shipping, because I heard there was a fiasco about shipping. Canada, USPS rates, Brazil, and that's that. So let's go on now. Move on. 2 minutes of that, that's fine. There's a digital version of Mark Herman's Rebel Fury. Go check it out on the page. And let's see, there will be a live teach and play of Sam London's Microverse. That's happening actually today, if I'm not mistaken. It's happening today. Sam and Mike Bertuccelli, will be there to demonstrate stuff and answer questions. There's also a live teach and play of Mark Herman and David Doctor's, Defiance. Again today. And alright, so there's a teaching video on a jest of Robin Hood and how to play and all that. And there is what's his face, Rodney with I forget the name of the show. So that's that for that. And let's see here. Joe Chacon and Evan Yoke will be or is on GMT Talk, and they speak about Decisive Action, which is a game that is Joe Chacon and Evan Yoke, the designer and developer. So the designer is Joe and Evan is the developer. Okay, so like I said, I'm going through this at work, fun. So to page 7, the sexy pick. This month's box back sneak peek is Barbarossa Army Group North 1941 2nd edition. So, wow. This is it's a game by Vance von Voorhees and 1 to 4 players. Complexity is high and solitaire suitability is high. Also, playtesters wanted on a Calixto by Joe Durst. Go to the GMT site and click on the linky. Okay, now they're going through the Vassal stuff. You can check that out yourselves. Designer interviews. Okay, GMT Talk, as I said, Joshua Cohn and Evan Yoke, developers and designers of Decision Action. Omoluden is with Pierre Vanier Jones, designer of Ermini. Or I'm assuming it's Ermini. Then on Pushing Cardboard, co-designer of Twilight Struggle, Anada Gupta, and designer of Imperial Struggle, is being interviewed on the podcast. Mark Herman, designer of many wonderful games, is being interviewed on that podcast, Pushing Cardboard. El Wargame Novato has Pierre Vanier Jones. And that's it for that. Well, we're not on it here. Oh, no, we didn't have anybody this week. All right. So let's see, the new editions. The I, Napoleon is a solo biographical card game, blah, blah, blah. So there's an expansion, I, Napoleon, The Limits of Glory. I'll let you go and read all about that. There it is, The Limits of Glory. Then there is a game called Tsar, which reimagines the reign of Nicholas II, the last Tsar of Russia. Okay, who is this game by? I don't see it. Let me see. Game designed by Paul Hellier. Sorry. Hell yeah, Paul. Then there is the third edition of Ukraine 43, a Mark Simonich game. And there are no P500 removals. Let's get on with the crux of the show. Huh? The boss, ID Jester. Tons of solo game playthroughs. Wingspan, G.I. Joe, Teach and Learn, DAO, I don't know that game, but Teach and Learn, Cascadia, Flashpoint, South China Seas, Undaunted, Normandy, Baseball, Normandy 44, Andean Abyss. All of this and more on ID Jester. Tony of Tony's Board Life, 3 videos. The Year in Review, plans for 2025. Wolfpack Patrol number 4, a game by Mike Bertuccelli. Plus, Microverse Teach and Playthrough with designer Sam London. I think Sam is also doing tactical, that tactical dice game. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I think it is. Advanced Squad Leader Spotting Rounds, 4 videos. War 25 Angry Bees, solo playthrough. Red Factories, 23rd of October, solo playthroughs. That's a scary Red Factories, huh? Twilight of the Reich, 290, solo playthrough. And SASLSA. Red Factories, the 24th of October, Part 1. Yeah. On Advanced Squad Leader. Agility Snips Gaming Table, 2 videos, and it's both on Fields of Fire, and it's a tough nut to crack, and a sniper. Normandy 1, Part 4, Fields of Fire. A sniper, eh? And what does it take to kill this guy? Normandy 1, Part 5 of Fields of Fire, on Agility Snips Gaming Table. Andrew Chung, 2 videos, a YouTubing Wargamers Field Kit. Plus, Ships of War, Episode 18, USS Lexington, 1925, versus the Japanese Akagi something on Andrew Chung's channel. Artie of ARDWULF'S Lair, more than 3 videos, but I put these 3 videos on because I'm in one of them. Armchair Dragoons Digital Convention Happy Hour Kickoff. Plus Counter Clipping Episode 206, The Best of GNT Games, Part 5. Then the Chit Show with Dan and Artie. I'm Dan. Evolving Designs with Danny Parker. What a nice guy. History, living history. What a nice guy. Check it out. It's something. The man famously known as Calandale, Enrico Viglino, has 3 videos. El Gran Capitan, Fradino's War. 2. Then Paralysis versus Procrastination, and El Gran Capitan, Fradino's War 3, and Quit on Calandale. Camp Sawyer has 1 video, and it is SPI's Dreadnought Dodger Bank. Turns 5 and 8. And on Cardboard Commander, Jeff Davies did Confederacy at War, an unboxing. 1 video this week. Carl Walmsley, 1 video. Halo Flashpoint, Spartans vs. Mercs, Battle Report. There's not much content this week, and I think Christmas has taken its toll. Castle Archon, 1 video, and it's a review of Space Empires. I think it's an old game. looks cool. On Castle Archon. Centurions review Dave and his friend Len. SPI's musket and pike. Tactical combat 1550-1680 review. It's like we're dusting out all these old games. Damn you, Charles Latorre! Damn you! Charles, One-Eyed Jack Latorre has 8 videos. Forever War and turn number 1. Then he looks at Compass. Russia's BC, or Compass's Russia Besiege, Deluxe Edition. And he says, thanks, Jeff. Also, the Battle of Adobe Walls by Legion War Games. The Forever War. And Human's Turn. Not looking good for Torrens. Look at that, eh? I don't know what he's playing. I don't want to know, because you know what? This guy's like, he's got something on me, man. Damn you, Charles Latorre! Then the Battle of Adobe Walls again, and Mayfair Games 1982 Sanctuary Thieves World. He says it's not a war game. Then a not-so-quick look at his Excel files for game inventory. Charlie, for God's sakes, man. That's so little time. Quickly thought up a plan. I know what you're saying, Charlie. Damn you! Eric's Table, Napoleonic Battles, 3 videos. And it's Battle of Zorndorf, La Bataille de Moscow, and Learn to Play Hello 1807 Davout's Attack. I like that name, Davout. Here comes Davout on Eric's Table, Napoleonic Battles.
For the 4th Wednesday in January, Seek Out and Play presents Gunslinger, a turn example. This short video covers a single turn of Gunslinger, an out-of-print game by Avalon Hill. The video presents Turn 3 of Thieves Fall Out, which was originally published in the General, Volume 19, Issue Number 3. The turn covers how the cards are revealed and resolved, including fire actions that result in 2 characters becoming wounded. For those who have yet to play the game, the turn example shows the basic mechanics of how Gunslinger works. Check out more videos when you subscribe to the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel. In addition, there is a monthly Speak Out and Play podcast, which you can find on Buzzsprout and Spotify. For just $2 per month, you can support the channel by becoming a Patreon member and see the videos and podcast 48 to 72 hours in advance. At least one new video is released every week on the Seek Out and Play YouTube channel, so I will see you next Wednesday.
The Xxiv! Gaming with Earl Bickford. 8 videos. Magazine Game Collection Part 15. Then Arnhem Folio Part 2. Then Magazine Game Collection Part 16. Then Arnhem Folio Part 3. Then SCS Folio Part 4. Folio Part 5. And Kings of Israel Introduction and Playthrough. All of this on the Xxiv's channel, Gaming with Earl Bickford. The Leonidas of ASL, AR2 Sheep and Wolf's Clothing Part 2 on George Heotis' channel. Thought he stole George. GMT Games, GMT Talk Episode 13 with Joe Chacon and Even Yoke. I hope I pronounced that right. And Henry Hyde does a Harry Harryhausen type video. The Cavalry Charge. Check it out. Took him a long time. I don't know how he did that. But anyways. Hex the Hex has 3 videos. And Isandarwana. And then Rourke's Drift. And then World War II Aussie Hold the Line by Lock and Load Publishing. The previous 2 I thought were by Worthington Publishing, but I could be wrong, and I probably am. On Hex to Hex. Hexed encountered 4 videos. 1 video on Habsburg Eclipse Gameplay Part 1. I liked that game. Then Battles in the East Volume 3 by Decision Games. Another video, but Gameplay Part 2 of the Battles in the East. And Return to the Rock of Corregidor, 1945. A first look. This is a Revolution Games, and all of this is happening on Hexed Encountered. My favorite Frenchie Freddy, Fred Serval of Homoluden. 4 videos, man. So preview of Ermine, or Ermini. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it's Men of Iron 6, I should say Men of Iron 7 by GMT Games. Then he looks at PAX Transhumanity, a teach and play, featuring Dan Thurrott from Space Biff. Then Napoleon's Last Gamble, Wargaming the Waterloo Campaign. This guy's, he's kicking it. Then Legion of Honor, years 1793 to 94, playthrough episode number 2. It's an RPG smorgasbord on Homo Ludens. Respect Jimozarski, 3 videos. Playing the Beanball for Charlie Don't Surf. Then the Battle of Waterloo for Bloody Big Battles. And Operation Charnwood Battle for Saint Constant. Saint Contest. You sure you're saying that right? Because I just made a mistake. But could have been a good mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's like in music. When you make a mistake, you go with it. And it's good. And it becomes your favorite composition. On Jim Ozarski. JK War Games, a channel update 2025. Kings of War, Oathmark, Warhammer, Bolt Action, Minis! I'm into it, man. Meditation, that's what it is. It's meditation. For our Spanish viewers, Julius Fairfax looks at the expansion number 1, Las Cruzadas, of which I have. Command and Colors, Medieval, you know, fun, by GMT Games. Juste Garde has 2 videos. And it's a new arrival by Avalon Digital called Small Wars Mohicans. And then a new arrival, The Forgotten Battles. Love that. That is an MMP game, and I love that cover. And it's an OCS. Operational Combat Series. I learned all that from Artie. You know what I'm saying? Ah, Juste Garde.
Shut up!
I got no time to play a game. Why is it so bright in here? Where's everybody? He's too busy. Shut! When you're too busy, you can play smaller games. Like this one over here. Panzer Strike, France, 1944. It's a pocket game. Let me show you. This is a father and son team from Serbia. I got in touch with them, and they sent me this game. It's Predrag and Dragan Lazovic from a company called Forsage Games, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a little tank game that you can play anywhere. The board game is modular. There's little tanks, and there's even you're going to learn line of sight. You're going to learn the combat results table, and it's just a small footprint. Easy game to learn. You got time. These are the rules. Look, I'm going to teach you the CRT table, combat results table, in seconds. So if you look on the complete left-hand side, which tank you have? You have the Tiger. Well, his speed is, N means speed, the number you're going to roll, how many dice, -2. So if you roll 6, you move 4. That's it. And you're going to see, going right, armor, front, side, and rear. Well, if you get hit by the front, it's 10 defense, side 8, rear 8. And you have 4 firepower. That means you can roll 4 dice. And if they get your tank, it's worth 3. Wow, that seems easy enough. I could play this game while making my prosciutto. I like prosciutto. Yeah, you look like a prosciutto. It makes me think of Pyramid Head from Silent Hill on PS3. But he's prosciutto head. Another easy peasy fast playing game. If you have 3 players, you can play this game. It's called La Résistance. And what is La Résistance? Well, it's a band of partisans in Nazi-occupied France, and you gotta win 12 glory points to win. How do you win 12 glory points? Well, you gotta beat the Bosch. Who are the Bosch? The Nazis! Grandma, what did you do in Paris? What games did you play when you were young? How do you win the 12 glory points? Well, you gotta beat the Germans. How do you beat the Germans? Well, on the left side of the card, there's dice. You gotta up those dice. You gotta beat those dice, and you get what's on the right-hand side of the card. That's it. Easy peasy. And you know what? Because of Simon Seguin, that's why I love playing war games. Because of heroes like that. See you next week. KilRoyWasHere! Robert, I couldn't upload the bloody video you sent me on my phone. My phone, no good. Me, technology, bad stuff. KilRoyWasHere! 4 videos. Coffee with KilRoy, my favorite segment. Battlegrounds, geography, and the art of warfare. Then France 48 Mark Simonich game, 2nd edition. An unboxing. Then Louisburg 1758, an after-action report of a Worthington publishing game, and Quebec 1759 50th anniversary edition by Columbian Games, an unboxing and a first look on KilRoyWasHere. Legendary Tactics 4 videos, Battalion War of the Ancients, an unboxing, then a playthrough of War of the Ancients, Battalion, full game playthrough that is, then a review of that full game playthrough, and then he looks at I, Napoleon, a review. A game by Ted Racier, published by GMT on Legendary Tactics. Lock and Load Publishing, 1 video in its Friendly Fire segment, January 17th, Wake Island. The Man Who Looks Like a Vampire, Mark Felton of Mark Felton Production, has 2 videos. One of them is called Should We Honor Stalin? The road named after a mass murderer. Honor Stalin. Then Concealed Carry World War II Leaders, who was secretly armed. I saw it. Quite interesting. And why wouldn't you want to be armed if you're a soldier? You know what I'm saying? For our Italian listeners, Mauro Faina, 1 live episode, and it's episode 530, War Game Crociat. Well, he's even got me on my Italian there, on Mauro Faina's channel. Mo! Of Mo's Game Table, 2 videos, and it's Whiskey Charlie episode 75 with Mark Herman, plus Friday Night Fights, Defiance, on Mo's Game Table. My Own Worst Enemy is doing a channel update plus Space Empires 4X Part 1. And as I learned upon the passing of Alan, my God, Emmerich, is that he coined that phrase 4X, and I think he was the first one to make a game with 4X title in it. All of this on My Worst Enemy. Nanguaya, 4 videos. A Raven, a couple of Blue Jays, and a couple of Cardinals hanging out. I get you, Nanguaya. I love birds. Then Summer 1918, are you kidding me? What a game! World War I. Then Winter of 1918 has ended, and so has his first playthrough, and more books from the Book Bazaar on Nanguaya. Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. 3 videos, Combat Commander Ladder. And 2 videos on that, and then Thunder on the Mississippi, scenario number 8. Move at Once on Patrick's Tactics and Tutorials. Pushing Cardboard, the John Entwistle of War Games. 3 videos. Top 10 the most fun he had in 2024. Then 2025 board war game resolutions, and then he unboxes Hood's Last Gamble by HOLLANDSPIELE. The Professor, Riccardo Mazzini, has 1 video. I know you're seeing 2 here, but it's 1. And it's Checkpoint Charlie 19, War plus Game. Checkpoint Charlie. That's all there was. That's all there was. That was it, man. A little cabin to tell you you're entering East Germany, which basically is Russia. On Riccardo Mazzini. Ruffy of Rough Swordsman War Gamer has 1 video, and it's a lock and load friendly fire live stream with Ruff and Tony, and they play Wake Island Part 2. I have that game. Stephen Dolge's 2 videos, The Forgotten Battles and OCS unboxing, and Red Strike E4 Sedan 1989. Look how tiny that is. Huh? I don't know, tiny minis. You know, I'm losing my mind. All of this on Steve Dolge's. Storm of Steel Wargaming 2 videos, painting and decorating the Coster's house. Then painting Warlord Epic Napoleonic Artillery. They got me. The minis got me. Damn you, Charles Latora! Then the icon, STUKAJOE, is in Bellota, Spain. He's walking around the tables Friday morning. Then Berlin 1945 at the 8th Bellota convention. And a walk around the tables Friday afternoon. And Castle Nuovo 1539 at the 8th Bellota convention. Brought to you by STUKAJOE. Tabletop Minions 2 videos. Is Warhammer still the most grimdark? Plus, get more use out of your Warhammer minis. There's that word again. Charles Latora, damn you. Got a little lost here, excuse me. Tabletop Sci-Fi. 3 videos, Ragnarok by SPI, review on how to play. Then Shogun by Milton Bradley, review on how to play. And Escape from the Death Star by West End Games, review and how to play on Tabletop Sci-Fi. The Board Game Chronicles 2 videos, a first look at Rome, Fate of an Empire. This is an unboxing and overview. Plus, teach and play of 300, Earth and Water, on the Board Game Chronicles. Der Bunker, The Bunker, 2 videos, World in Flames, Collector's Edition. Yeah, that's, and Day of Days, is that, I think that's what it is. Or Decision of Day, I forgot. May and June Part 1, and May and June 1942, Number 2, Part 2 on The Bunker. Yeah. Cody of the Discriminating Gamer and his friend Ray. Let's not move Ray, whatever. 8 videos. Blitz Bowl Ultimate Edition with Ray. Then Batman Arkham Shadow, the MetaQuest 3S with Cody. Total War Rome, the board game and unboxing with Ray. Then Spark Riders 3000 with Cody. And Battles for the Deep, powered by Axis and Allies, unboxing with Ray. And the Battle of Kalkan Gall with Cody. And Cthulhu Death May Die, unknowable box unboxing with Ray. And Diluvium with Cody. All this fun on the Discriminating Gamer this past week. That fantastic channel that is The Korean War by Indy Nidell. 1 video is just the Korean War 31, Operation Wolfhound, January 21st, 1951. So the Korean War 31, that is, if I'm not mistaken, our 31st week in the Korean War. Check it out. Indian Idol. Fantastic. The name of the game, 2 videos. How to play Victoria Cross, the Battle of Rorke's Drift by Worthington Publishing. Yes. And Panzer Blitz Thursday redo situation number 6. Defense at the Dnieper. On the name of the game. The gentlemen of the Player's Aid have 3 videos, an unboxing Norman Conquest by GMT Games, plus Raw, Red Dust Rebellion, GMT Games. And they are, I don't know where, but they're there. And Risorgimento, unboxing Risorgimento by CSL on the Player's Aid. The Tabletop's Edge has 1 video, and it's more game reviews. That's what he calls it. Tabletop's Edge. GIMPY of the GIMPY Gamer, 3 videos. Looks at Flying Pig Games, Old School Tactical Stalingrad. There's a Kickstarter. And The Little Land, the Battle for Novorossiysk. A review. Let me try to get that. Novorossiysk. Whoa. And then World at War 85 Blood and Fury Gameplay Part 5 by Lock and Load Publishing. U-Boater 658, 4 videos. 3 videos are on 1944 Battle of the Bulge. And he looks at Paper Wars 107 Operation Isabel in his segment Open the Bag on U-Boater 658. Traces of War, Quick Game, Watch Your Cities, all this on the Hugh Hefner's The Wargamer, well, the Hugh Hefner Wargamer. Wardy Robe plays World War II. For our Spanish viewers, the Wargame Reviewer looks at, it says WR Academy, Part 2, Little Units Unidad. I could be wrong, but it's for our Spanish viewers from the Wargame Reviewer. The Cop, that is Wayne Hansen. 1 video, and it's his recon, unboxing, and preview of Forward Defense 85, Company Command in World War III. Who is that game by? I don't know. But that's why you come here, to get the news. For our Polish viewers, Michelle of Wojennik TV, 2 videos, and it's Raiders of the Deep, Part 7 and 8. So I finally got what cassette means, but you Polish viewers are gonna have to help me with what Michelle is saying here on Wojennik TV. World War II Solitaire Board Game Channel, the face of Solitaire Board Game Channel. 3 videos, D-Day Dice Pacific, then D-Day Dice Atlantic Wall. And then D-Day Dice Funnies. I don't have that. I gotta get it. On the Faces channel, World War II Solitaire Board Game Channel. Cutesy Poutsy Zilla Blitz, 1 video. Great channel. This guy's fantastic. He's fantastic. And it's most wanted board games of 2025 historical board games on Zilla Blitz.
Howdy folks, Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It's my weekly channel update. No, it's my bi-weekly channel update. New schedule. We're shooting for roughly every other week, but give or take. There's 26 bi-weekly pulses in a year. We're shooting for 25 episodes. All right, so 2 weeks ago, our weekly channel update, when it was still weekly, we covered the War Room, 10 games for the year, my list there. And first game on that, I'll be playing Leanie. So the first video here is my how to play. I've already got that done. The actual playthrough I'm starting now. And so next week or two, that video should be available there. I made a call for submissions, video, animation, montage of stills. I'm replacing the intro section. I use intro or outro sometimes. The music's staying the same. The good iconic music that Dan Pincaldi created for the Meandering Mike theme, that's what we're using. But if you're a videographer and can't pay a lot of money, but I am going to be paying in games, we're talking like maybe $100 to $200 depending. So yeah, if you got videography skills, animation skills, whatnot, check out that video, see what the requirements are, and submit. All right, so I did another episode of Collector's Corner. Earlier I had done one-on-one adventure game books from TSR. This is about a war game company that didn't last very long, Phoenix Enterprise Limited. They did 5 games in the 82 to 83 period, and that was just about a year because the last 2 games came out about February of 83, and so 5 games in a quick period, and then they were gone. So if you're interested in seeing what kind of games they did and what those are all about, take a look at that. And I'm starting a new segment that's attached to unboxings, but it's called non-boxing unboxings. What does that mean? Games come in many different formats other than just cardboard boxes. So take a look at that to see the variety of kind of games that are out there in different formats. And my first non-boxing unboxing in that, and there'll be a poll on my channel showing up. By the time you see this, it should be there, so you can vote on what other game do you want to see next in these categories of non-traditional, non-boxed games. So the only commitment I have right now is that poll that's out there, and I will be completing the Leanie from Napoleon's Last Battle Squad sometime in the next week or two. Besides that, whatever comes up on the channel will come up. We're trying to go light and easy, not too much commitment in the first quarter of the year, but that's what we've done. So I want to thank you all for those that are subscribed to my channel, and if those aren't subscribed, please do so. It's free. And if you're watching this segment on Dan Pincaldi's excellent No Enemies Here, make sure you are subscribed to his channel and like that. And I'm sending it back to you, Dan. Take care, everyone. Ciao.
Another week, another show. Yep, this was a short one. People were on hiatus. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please support this channel. Other than that, the news was said. I'm actually really anxious to start my model building, but I don't have all the equipment, even though the equipment I showed at the beginning it looks like it's substantial, but when you're building models, it ain't. I need a really sharp knife, I need some good sandpaper, like 1,000, 2,000 grit type thing, and I need some putty. I'm getting into it, man. I'm losing it. Anyways, guys, I'm regenerated in my hobby. It's fantastic. My first hobby was, war games. When I was 12, I started with, or I should say 14, I started with the Luftwaffe game by Avalon Hill. And then what did I buy? Panzer Blitz. That was it for me, man. My second hobby, like resurgency in life and yayness, was fly fishing, fly tying. Like, we're talking easy 10 years heavy into it. I was a very good fly tyer. I got published because I did the classic Atlantic salmon flies, you know, by Mortimer Kelson, by William Blacker, Hale, J. Hale, Colonel J. Hale, and so many more. I've got books, first edition books on fly tying, blah, 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 Lee Wolf's How to Fish for Salmon. I really, really got into it. And now, because of, damn you, Charles Latora, and it's all in joke, Charles, obviously, you know that. But I will be sending you a bill because it's expensive, you know what I'm saying? And this is going to keep me going for another, my God, 10 years. I'm going to be 70. You know, I don't feel like picking up another instrument because they tell you it takes 10 years to become a master. And yeah, 10 years. 10 years of every single day dedication, minimum 4 or 5 hours a day. And what minimum 4 or 5 hours a day. And I'm talking 7 days a week. But it's good to take a break. And I'm talking about taking a break like a month. Get out of it. Give your muscles time to do different stuff like picking your nose, steps, and then you come back to the instrument, you know? I know. I did it for 30 years. Anyways, I hope this hobby takes me into my, hopefully, late 80s. But because of my lifestyle when I was a young moron, I think my organs inside took a beating. My brain took a beating, obviously. And I got no more cilia in my nostrils, if you know what I mean. Anyways, with that said, life is beautiful. Be nice. Be nice. Just be nice. Just shut up and be nice. So when you get an old bat screaming at you, just smile at her. Be like Denzel Washington. You know what I'm saying? Have a good weekend.